The effects page offers 3 subpages of effects: shape, color, and ambience. In the shape section on the left side of the Shape Effector XY screen, you can choose between tube or transistor distortions, as well as bit rate and sample rate effects. On the right side of the Shape Effector XY screen, you can choose a spectral shape and control the amount of overall compression for the instrument. Once you choose which setting you like on both sides, you can easily set their parameters in the Shape Effector screen using the crosshair control. The colors of the crosshairs correspond to the color of the on and off buttons, so you know which crosshair controls which effect. So in this case, the orange crosshair will affect the distortion and lo-fi effect, and the white crosshair will affect the spectral frequency and strength. In the XY screen, a visual representation of these effects animates as you move the crosshair around, giving you a visual sense of what is happening when you change the settings. In the color section on the left side of the Color Effector XY screen, you have options for the delay. Set the delay time using this switcher knob, and the delay amount with the slider. You can also choose whether you want the delay signal to be put before or after the Insert Effects chain by clicking this Pre-Post button at the top. On the right side of the Color Effector XY screen, you have options for selecting a modulation effect and setting the modulation amount with the slider. The orange crosshair controls the delay feedback and damping, and the other colored crosshair controls the modulation speed and depth of the modulation effect you have selected. In the Ambience section on the left side of the Ambience Effector XY screen, you can select an impulse response sample for your sound using the switcher knob. You also have an option to reverse the sample to get a different effect for each impulse response when you click this button here. On the right side of the Ambience Effector XY screen, you can change the room filter, ranging from low pass to high pass. The setting in the middle applies no filter. And the reflections control to the right changes the size of the impulse response. In the XY screen, the orange crosshair affects the impulse response amount and a room filter, and the white crosshair affects stereo width and pan.